Hey, I wanted to do a little check-in of what I'm doing this week. And sorry, I got back and jumped in the shower. I did a quick little, well, not quick, but a slow 5K run, trail run this morning. And then I came back and I had something to eat. I find that in the morning, the past year or so, I can't eat right when I get up, and to work out or go run is better for me on an empty stomach, and then I eat when I come back. And that's not the way I used to do it. When I was competing, I used to get up, have my first meal, go work out, have a post workout meal. But since I'm not lifting right now or lifting heavy, I'm doing minimal lifting at the moment, but I will be increasing that. I've kind of changed my eating habits, and I've been using my fitness app, the free one. So I've been tracking my macros about right now. And if you want to follow the meals I'm eating before I start making these videos, right now I'm keeping it super simple. We do a food prep on the weekend, and I food prep differently for my husband than I do. But I do make big batches on Sunday of either rice or quinoa, sometimes both. I make him chicken and different things for breakfast. Like I make a batch of this ground turkey with salsa for him that I make him breakfast burritos with. I'm not super into breakfast foods most of the time. Even when I was competing, I would eat my oatmeal with egg whites and salsa. um, so I'm a little weird with that. Although I have been kind of obsessed with donuts lately. So I'm gonna be toying with some protein donut recipes, and we'll see how those turn out. I'm hoping to get one that's really yummy and share that with you maybe next week. I'm hoping to do this maybe once a week, maybe twice if I have something great to share, and then I'll probably also put it on my blog as a written form and share that with you there. So, my fitness pal, I'm Cajun Girl living in the mountains, all one word, same on Instagram. And I also had been tracking my water and realized I have not been drinking water. And at the elevation we're at, I probably should drink more than what I do. So I began filling these bottles again this week, which this one I just washed. So I'll have to refill it. And I was going to show you my house. I'm going to tell you right now, not like one of those great YouTube people with the magazine picture house. I live in the mountains. I have a small house, but I love this stove. And I know I keep a lot of shit on it, but that stove, it's not hooked up to work at the moment, but I use it for storage of my cast iron and our candy jar and some cookbooks, which I have a bunch of cookbooks. But so this morning, before I left to go run this morning, I had water and then coffee. And then I went on my little run and came back and showered and had more water. And I fixed my first meal, which I've gotten back into measuring again. So I have this little scale, not expensive. I put a plastic bowl on top and tear it so that I get zero to measure some of my things. In my Fitness Pal, I hadn't used it in a long time, and I love that they have the little scan bar so that I can just scan, measure out the serving size, and put it in, and it's adding up everything. So I had a half a cup of quinoa. We grilled Sunday, so I had, and I'm not vegan or even really vegetarian, but I do like to try, and we'll see where that goes to. So I had a tofurkey brat. I had half of one diced up with the quinoa, 85 grams of shredded cabbage, we have the cabbage because we like to eat Korean type tacos like 3 times a week. I had the cabbage, and then I added mustard and sriracha. Sounds really weird, and then heated it up, but it's almost like having a German brat with mustard and sriracha and cabbage. And so that's what I had so far. I don't know why. I like really weird things to eat. My food will not always be like that, but I like to keep it simple. We keep a lot of broccoli, we keep a lot of mixed vegetables, salad mixes. I have kale. Last night I made a huge, for me and him, he had shrimp on his. I make a huge sushi bowl. So I put cabbage and kale, steamed white rice, cucumber, carrots, jalapeno, nori, and then I made a kind of creamy sriracha dressing that we each got like 2 tablespoons on top of and mixed it up. So that's what, and it had soy and sesame in it. So it was kind of this spicy Asian bowl, which we really like that every now and then too. So I just kind of wanted to check in, let you know what I'm doing, where I'm at, and that I am going to be sharing recipes. I can show you my fridge. I'll open it real quick. So it is kind of stacked with his things are usually on this side, so it's juices and his teas and the eggs, and I have non-dairy milk because technically I'm allergic to dairy, although I love cheese and every now and then I get some, but then it causes me to get mucused up in the head. So we have lots of salad, spinach, we have a drawer full of fruit and avocado and cucumber. The bottom is the non-dairy and real dairy, and then condiments and juices on the sides too. So there's like lime juice, and this stuff is fabulous. It's a probiotic, wild brine, sriracha, kimchi. And if you dip that, even just a few squirts in something, it comes out really, really yummy. So I just wanted to do that little catch up and share with you that I have been exercising. I'm trying to increase my runs. So during the winter, I did really short ones when I was outside because of the ice and the snow and the cold. And I know that's an excuse because other people do it. So I'll learn to do that eventually. So today I got my first little over 5K run in. And later on, I will do a little bit of dumbbell weight exercises. I did cable exercises and weight exercises yesterday, and we just did a quick little, probably 1.5 mile walk with the puppers yesterday. So that's all I did so far. So if you follow on my FitnessPal, you'll be able to see everything I'm eating, but I'm hoping to come up with some plans that will be tasty to other people too, and keeping it simple but yummy. And I have a whole bunch of books I'm still reading again in nutrition and science and exercise physiology again, some texts. I have buttloads of cookbooks, so I'm hoping to mix it up, and y'all can see kind of what I look like. Whee! So that's all. I just wanted to check in, and I'm hoping I'll get better at this because right now I'm not sure what or how I'm going to do this, but I hope to have some nice, fun things for you guys soon, and recipes, and maybe some protein donut recipes. Have a good one.